Hey guys, Marsling here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we're going to look at the newest free-to-play card on Global, which is this FRIEZA and the Undead Army card from Fusion Reborn. This is super cool. Even though it was kind of like the subplot, I always liked this part of that movie, especially with FRIEZA trying to face down Gohan once he realizes that he's Goku's son, and then he just gets immediately one-shot by him. But this scene, obviously, he sends all of the returned to, well, not returned to life, I guess, but just returned from hell warriors at Gohan, and he literally just blitzes past all of them and gets to Frieza. But it's a cool idea for a card. Now, he's a free-to-play leader for the Revenge category, which only has this guy and Bardock as the leader. So this unit is in a bit of a weird place in the way the game is set out at the moment. If we get a future Revenge category leader who is an extreme character, then this unit is definitely going to be a lot better, and you'll see why once we get to his passive. So he does supreme damage and has a great chance to stun, so that's definitely very good. Things like Super Battle Road. And then his passive. So attack and defense 20% per Revenge category ally on the team. And that's it, no max. So with a full Revenge team, with every single unit and the friend leader on Revenge, that means he gets a 140% attack and defense buff at the start of the turn, which is pretty good. Then he gives Revenge category allies 3 key and attack and defense 30%, so obviously he gets that buff as well. Performs a critical hit when there is a Defenders of Justice category enemy, or when all allies attacking in the same turn are Revenge category extreme class characters. And this is where that kind of issue comes in with having the Bardock as the main Revenge category leader. So you can see here I've given him more additional because he has that great chance to stun. I haven't link leveled him at all. I don't know if I will. Maybe in the future, if an extreme Revenge guy comes out, maybe I will, because he'd be a good support unit for that team. He does have big bad bosses, so obviously that's very good to level up. But you can see here, we've got a Revenge team that is almost fully extreme, apart from Bardock as the leader. So there is going to be, we're going to have Bardock and Broly on a rotation together, because they at least share a couple of links. And then that means 1 out of every 3 turns, we are going to have the other Bardock float into slot 3, which means that we won't have a full extreme rotation, so we won't get the guaranteed crit. Now, fortunately, he was only available on turn 2, and Darkness Toa, who is only 55% for me, took a super attack, so we did actually lose quite a big chunk of health, and we have big bad bosses active. So unfortunately, if we put Garlic Jr. in slot 1, he will just kill Yamcha, but they have 4 links, including big bad bosses. They have 4 links, but they don't have big bad bosses, so let's keep Garlic Jr. here for now. I won't grab any same type orbs just in case we get too much HP back, because obviously big bad bosses can activate or deactivate mid-turn. So this is a whole rotation of support. He is a Revenge support. Garlic Jr. is just a general support for extreme types, and then Metal Cooler is a support as well. So a lot of support on rotation, 140k defense. So his defense is nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and see what his attack stat is going to be. We do have a full extreme rotation, so he is going to get a guaranteed crit. So 1.91. The super attack animation is pretty cool. I do like that. Obviously, this is not really a character or a moment that would probably ever have been deserving of their own like Dokkan Fest unit or anything, but I still think it's kind of cool that we have the representation for this in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these. Let's see if Broly just absolutely one-shots the Krillin here. 5.2 million, okay. I do want to see that Frieza. So if he was in the middle slot between Metal Cooler and Garlic Jr., I think we definitely would be over 2 million on the super attack, which is not too bad, considering he is full level 1 links. Big Bad Bosses, remember, doesn't actually get any bigger of a boost. It just lowers the restriction to how quickly you're able to actually have it activate. So I don't think you share, no, they don't share any links together, so let's let Garlic Jr. go first. Garlic Jr. shouldn't one-shot. Big Bad Bosses is active, so we won't get any same type orbs here. And then let's see how this pans out. So we don't, basically not having the full extreme rotation just means that we don't get a guaranteed crit. So at the end of the day, it's not the biggest detriment to this unit, but obviously he's not like a crazy hard-hitting character, so having that guaranteed crit would definitely be good. 1.7 million, I mean, it's not a terrible attack stat for a free-to-play unit, but we did actually get a crit. I don't know if this TN... I don't think this TN is on Defenders of Justice, so we just got the crit off of the actual hidden potential system, because I did give him 8 crit. A little bit more additional, because obviously a 70% chance to stun on his super. So if Revenge gets its own Super Battle Road stage, then I could see him being a useful, even if you just use him as like a 3rd slot floating support unit, because having that 70% chance to stun is obviously going to be very beneficial. So, alright, still got double support unit action going on here. Darkness Toa is not the best unit, especially at 55%. I imagine that she's probably going to take a fair bit of damage in the last slot here. But we have the full extreme rotation, we have double support, we have Shattering the Limit active now as well, thanks to Toa. But we've also got too much health back. We do not have Big Bad Bosses active anymore. So let's see. Garlic Jr. obviously won't really take any damage here. I guess we could have put Frieza in slot 1 to see if that would have dropped us below Big Bad Boss's level. This actually might, because this won't do a lot of damage, but... Oh, wow, okay, 12. So 1.6 million without Big Bad Bosses active. He has got double supports on the rotation. We had the full extreme rotation, so we get the guaranteed crit. So, I mean, that's not bad. He's definitely a relatively solid free-to-play unit. Yeah, 25k from Toa. And now we start getting to the point where our HP is going to be a little bit too high, unfortunately, for actually getting Big Bad Bosses to be active. So that is always going to be a thing with units that have Big Bad Bosses, is if you get them link leveled and you actually get Big Bad Bosses to level 10, then obviously that unit is going to be much better, because regardless of your HP, they're always going to be getting that extra attack and defense, which is hugely beneficial. So let's see how we go here. Now we can actually get this rotation so that we have Frieza in the middle here. We've got 5 links active. We don't have Big Bad Bosses though, sadly. I guess we could put... Let's put Metal Cooler in slot 1, because he's going to take more damage than Garlic Jr. 100%. So we'll do this. We need to lose like 10% of our HP though, so I don't know if we are going to be able to lose enough here, but let's see. So we'll do this. Alright, supers for everyone. No same type orbs. Let's see what we can get. Oh, we still tank for double digits with Metal Cooler apparently. So if he could get super attacked here, that would be nice. Not very often that you say that, but wow, okay, no super, and we get the dodge. Alright, so 1.6. So 1.6 is basically around about his average for attack stat without Big Bad Bosses active. 17k damage from type disadvantage. I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. And Garlic Jr. coming in here. Doesn't quite get the KO. So we'll get... we're going to get one more turn with Frieza. Unfortunately, Bardock is going to be in the 3rd slot, so he's not going to have the full extreme rotation. But we should finish off Vegeta here. Either Bardock or Broly should land the finishing blow. So we'll take this guy out. Right, 5.6 million from Broly. Okay. AoE super, not that it matters in this mode, but you know, 5.6 million on an AoE super attack, pretty good. Alright, so Bardock is here. This is the worst rotation for this Frieza, so we are looking at under 100k defense now without that extra support. See, that's where the letdown for this guy is, because Bardock's leader skill for defense, it's 170, so he's 170 across the board, so 170 leader for defense, and he's under 100k, considering he is a support and we have another support unit on the rotation, so definitely not the best. We'll see how we get on here. Obviously, link leveled, he's going to be way better, because he has a really good link set. Like, Big Bad Bosses is all well and good, but the rest of his link set is actually really good as well. So he definitely has potential. We didn't take enough damage to get Big Bad Bosses active here, I don't think. 1.4. Oh, no, we're below 80%, so it might be active now. But obviously we don't have another support. We don't have the full extreme rotation. So, yeah, you guys will have to let me know. What do you think of this STR Frieza? I think he has potential. Like I say, when we actually get a new Revenge category leader, if they actually make them an extreme unit, then obviously we could be rocking and rolling, because there's a lot of Wicked Bloodline characters on Revenge, so obviously we could stack up a very solid team with units that are going to have a lot of links with him. He's going to be a very good support, and in certain stages he's going to be able to stun. I'm going to ignore this because we're just going to finish out the video here, so we're not going to do the Dokkan attack. Let me know what you think of him down below in the comment section. Obviously there's missions to get him farmed up, so make sure you do that anyway, even if you're not going to use him. But let me know what you think of this Frieza and the Undead Army card down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.